Hi everyone, you found what to play next. We're doing everything that is awesome in gaming. Do me an awesome. I am your host. This is Big
Welcome to Crossroads, a mysterious bar that only exists at the corner of nowhere and everywhere. It goes unnoticed to most, but always appears to those who need it. Those hopeless souls who find themselves lost at a crossroads. Will you be brave enough to belly up to the bar when it appears to you?
This is a beta. They send them to us on a regular basis. So I've been beta testing since I was 12 years old. My dad was Akatosh, the Dragon God of Time. We helped launch Bethesda Softworks. Since then we've done, I've done a ton. He was into gaming, so obviously he did ESO and everything when it first came out, World of Warcraft, etc. Just the whole shebang. And I kept up on gaming, etc. and beta testing, especially kickstarting adventure games and that sort of thing. And then kind of got back into it after I got my master's in science and communications. So looks like I'm running late to the therapist session. I better hurry up. Therapy in New York is actually a state sport. You're supposed to be able to beat the therapist.
You're a bit late, but please take a seat.
You see it on TV a lot. That way, I like to explain it to people. It's not like we're bad people. It's just you're supposed to understand. I've had these therapy sessions for 2 years now. It helps, but I'm not sure I'll ever be able to overcome my trauma. What trauma is this, friend? Do I have a task? We'll skip all the interactive help. Just talk to the therapist. Follow your therapist's directions.
How have you been doing lately, Sterling? Do you feel up to trying something new?
Could you define the something new?
It's just a simple test to help us understand the root of your anxiety. Here, have a look at your file while I prepare it.
Is it me? Is the magic in me? I'm excited. Where's my file? Sterling Fisher, 33. Patient arrived in a shock state after being trapped in a confined space for 50 hours. Okay, so physical trauma, but mostly psychological. Patient is, when you're confined, your reactions ingrain. So what you're experiencing isn't technically physical. It's that you cannot express yourself in the normal social way. So that's psychological. Panic attacks, insomnia, nightmares, and claustrophobia, dialectical behavioral therapy, exposure therapy. Patient enjoys playing video games. They help relieve stress and anxiety. So dialectical, so we're doing talking.
Are you ready? Then let's begin. You will see a set of pictures. I want you to choose which picture makes you the most anxious, or perhaps even frightens you.
This is what you do when you're studying for a degree, friend, not when you're in therapy. I feel he's sauce. Which one gives me more anxiety or fear? I guess guns. Clowns. Heights? It really depends. Like, that was ledges. Just a little bit different. Snakes are poisonous, so... Needles. Clowns. Heights. Snakes.
Interesting.
Things
Thank you
that can
for your
actually
honesty.
kill me.
From now on, if you encounter something that scares you, don't look away. Instead, breathe deeply and count to 10.
Do it with me. For centering.
Ah, look at the time. Let's end our session here. Next time, we can discuss other tools to help you overcome your fears. See you soon.
Your 5 minutes and crappy pictures. I'm so excited that this went this way. Somebody stole my car. Well, my misfortunes never end. I think that's kind of the crappy part is, the problem that people run into psychologically is once they have a problem, they tend to stack their problems. Because they get a positive support system in response to negative reactions, and that can go very poorly. It's the reason people get recommended therapy. So they
Welcome
don't
to
end up stacking
Crossroads, Sterling.
coping mechanisms.
I've
instead.
been expecting you.
Whoa,
Call
Mambo,
me
what's
Mistress
up?
Eve. I'll be your bartender this evening.
Girlie, you got some serious vibes going on. Let's check it before we wreck it. Is this some sort of elaborate new therapy? We'll
So
go with
many
normal.
questions, but don't worry. You'll get your answers when it's time. All you need to know is that I am here to help.
That's a cute shrug. Where'd you get
You
it?
see, only those lost in life find themselves here. I sense a lot of fear in you, but I think I can help. Let's play a little game.
Wow, I'm already being victimized. This is awesome. With all due respect, you're giving me the creeps. Am I playing a video game or am I doing real?
You like games,
We'll make it
don't
real
you?
here.
Then you'll love this one. In this game, you'll learn a dark and mysterious secret.
Will I?
You might even
You
get a
sure?
chance to make a change. I'll even lend you a clever little helper.
Is it the horrible doll behind you? God, I'm hoping. Oh, I got a PlayStation. Well, PlayStation thing. Am I supposed to be able to click on this? Because if so... She says she can help. Least I can do is play along. Oh, it's a chick. Okay. The horror writer named Jahi visits an abandoned mountain village in search of inspiration. Can solve the mystery of the village and uncover its darkest secret.
Whoa, what? What kind of game is this? I could have been killed. I
That
don't
would be
feel like
sad.
myself. I must be playing the protagonist of this story.
Are you not usually the protagonist one? Do you want to talk about it? You want to talk about it with me? Alright, I'm no Houdini, but I think I can handle picking a basic law. My fingers? I think not. Never seen a tree like this before. A couple of these tassels are messed up. I got a rectangular one. Cool setting. Definite. Interesting. Yojahi writer. This must be who I'm playing as. I'm going to have to adjust to being in somebody else's body. Must be Jahi's backpack, but it's. Oh, okay, they definitely want me to go here. Well, that's interesting. There's something here that I can have, because all it seems to indicate is that... Of course it is. You know, vintage hairpin. Doesn't go there. Does that help me with this? Here. Can I stab the thing off of my belongings? I think not. Where else is... Where am I getting a magnifying glass that is not these... Bag is locked as it is. Mine, obviously. Why do we question these things? Flint, seeds. Got some sort of a birdie here. I assume that's a bird. That is like... Friend, you're molting. You're creeped out by this as well, right, friend? I mean, I'm not a scaredy cat, am I? Alright, find pairs. Pairs of what? I'm assuming pairs of these. I mean, like a point A to point B kind of thing, right? That's what we're doing. How is this not? Can you... I can't click on the one behind. I have to click on the one in front. That's insanity. What? Not everyone plays Mahjong. What are you gonna do? Need to disconnect the thing. Flint? Probably not gonna help. Shattered sphere, also no. Strangely no. Magnetized tree bark magnetic arrow. So I can make a simple compass now. That's exciting. Not really giving me the high-end stuff, but I guess that's, you know, I gotta learn to rough it. I studied the village, and while it's not easy, there is a trick to it. The special signs in the mountains will show you the way. Water and compass and food. Okay. We don't have 2 of those, we only have 1. We don't have anything to pick that lock with. Grass there. I don't have anything to pry it open. So, pilgrim jar. Show me this jar. We can do the prayer thing. I can shoot sparks at will too, and it's our wilderness survival trait. Have you ever tried to light a fire? This is, as a note of protest, that is the literal hardest thing in the world there. Oh, let's see, battery. I understand the feeling I should look for the village and see if I find anything there. Writer's block. I need to start a new book. I don't know what to write about. The story's about an old abandoned village in the mountains. I know if there's any truth to them, so go check it out. Maybe it'll be spark my inspiration. Eyeball. Crossroads the darkness. Strange creatures lurk in the mysterious forest. Oh, I bet you that I'm supposed to find an object in here. What do we got? Toothbrush, toothpaste, flashlight, gas tank, battery. Weird. There wasn't anything in there. It's just storyline, you know? It's odd, to say the least. Can. Got the compass. Toothpaste. Can't open this. Can't open that. Oh my gosh. Yikes, where did that come from?
Go away!
Good. It was intense. I feel like this game somehow knows my fears. I already clicked on the flashlight. Toothpaste. I want a bandage now. Can I have a bandage now? Is this an option for me? Come on, I need to get in here. It's pretty obvious. Wallet, anything. Something to help me out, friend. Okay, so that's the journal. There we go. Whole zipper is broken. I have like 8 million paper clips and I can't pick up any of them. There we go. Toothbrush, toothpaste. Friend, I knew you were here. Battery and pan. I wasn't looking for a pan. Where's the pan? Friend, show me the pan. What? Where's... Nobody saw anything. Did you see where the pan was? Like, did that happen? Well, anyways, like I said, this is what to play next. We find everything that is awesome in gaming. I love doing these. It's a little bit, can't pull a cell phone battery anymore, and that's unfortunate. That ticked me off a lot. A beta test, so I get to go through and I get to see if there's anything on it that's kind of out of the ordinary or out of place, or if there's even, you know, like a typo or whatever they just really enjoy. Where I didn't see anything. There are no batteries. You're with me on this. Let's just go back into the game and see. Alright. I don't have the energy to help yet. Maybe it's in here. I mean, are you seeing a battery in here? I am not. Crossroads the darkness. Get that out of the way. Maybe inside the watch? Where else could I find a battery? This is insanity. Inside the sneaker. Under the sneaker. It's like leave. It keeps telling me to leave. You're saying this. So I need something else to help me with this? That just seems so unlikely. I can leave it and continue onward. That is possible. No the energy for help yet. It is a thing. Find a better solution than this? I think not, friend. That's probably not going to happen for you. None of this. There's a place for one more lantern. It's right there. Binoculars. I can't get any further until I get past that. Does tell me to go there. Okay, hold on. So where is the exploding light? Is it behind my... It is. It's behind my darn head. Like, this is... I swear. The moon and the stars, friend. Alright, well, we got our Chinese lantern, so we can progress a little bit further. What did this do? That's maybe? Or to the sphere. It wasn't quite right. I felt like it was. Sphere is beautiful. I've seen better days. Maybe I can fix it. Oh. This obviously goes in here. Put that on there. Put that on there. Got ourselves a compass, right? So now what do I do? Let's try something else. Other than finding magnetic north, there are other options available to me. Oh, now I can go here. I need binoculars to look for the hidden signs. And a compass. Find objects that fit the silhouettes. I don't understand the question. Oh, find objects that fit the... So I'm doing drag. That's an interesting way to do that. Feeling a little awkward about it, but, you know, done stranger things in my life than this. Oh, look, it's the little monkey. See? The monkey is a sign. I knew that wildlife would be important, because that's all there is on here. Do it up, friend. To the west, and he shows me the road. And architecture. There's also architecture, so that's important. I do like that it's orienting me. It's also using a literal binocular way to do that, by giving me, you know, parallax. But I wish that they would have brought it together in some sort of unifying way, because I feel like that's really what it's doing. No real criticism, I guess. Just a style point. I was big into design when I was beta testing, which ironically they don't do in-house unless you program, and they don't do out-of-house unless you program for them in-house. So it's a total dead end for a career. You really... Design has almost nothing to do with mechanics, and except insofar as like understanding how to talk to a programmer, and people just refuse to believe that. So it's very frustrating for game progression, because people don't get the feedback that would really move things along. Everything is in-house to tweak things, and then your head dev really just, it's like any other corporation where they just don't care. They have a vision and they want to follow through on that vision. And since it's such an enclosed environment, actually less gets done than usual instead of more. There is nothing that fits this shape, I tell you what. You're seeing this is like a coffee bean or something. It just ain't here, son. It ain't here. Let me scan along the top. Maybe I missed something really obvious. Bird doesn't go in there. We don't have any odd openings or anything that are like that. Love the suspenseful music, kind of losing its allure. Oh, that's one way to do that, where it's partially hidden, you know? So, like I said, I usually catch these right about when they're about to come out, so the link should be in the description below. One of the reasons that I love Big Fish is because they do put out demos, so you can always try it before you buy it. If you're not 1,000,000% on the series, I do like the detective series. That doesn't go there. I find that hard to believe, but apparently not. Where else do we have bridges? Since this is not it. And bridge is right there. Like looking at the bridge. You're the bridge with me. Let me help you. Different kind of bridge. Oh, they want this bridge. In the city of the mist moves and is revealed. So like, subscribe, comment. If that is the wrong color, definitely change that for us. Hit us off down at coffee. If you want to buy this chicken coffee for $1, you can. If not, you know, look around behind the scenes. We love hearing from you guys. We love interacting in that way. So this is fairly well fleshed out. It looks a little bit more complete than some of the betas that I've gotten. Insofar as it looks like they want you to continue to explore, whereas some of them either dead-ended quickly or they had this feel where the quest closed and it closed and it closed, that kind of led you to wander away from it a little bit faster than usual. So JRPG with Ghost have a very different feel than normal for an American, so that's definitely one way to go about it. Like, this is not, you know, our norm, but their horror and their thrillers are definitely, there's an uptick in the gaming community. We love them, so I'd love to be able to bring this to you. So, stay safe, game on. We'll see you in the next video. Everything below.